Today we're going to be making baked potatoes. This is probably the simplest recipe in my whole thing. All you're going to need is potato, some salt, and foil, plus whatever toppings you want once it's done. I would recommend butter, cheese, sour cream. You're going to start by preheating your oven to 425 degrees, unless you know you have a really big oven that runs on the lower end. Ask your parents about your oven. Some are really high temperatured, others are older, maybe don't work as well, and in that case you're going to want to go to 450 just so that it cooks well enough. In most cases, preheat your oven to 425 degrees, and then we're going to get a potato. Have one of these little toaster ovens, that's going to be a great option. It'll make your potato cook faster and preheat easier. Okay, you're going to start prepping your potato by rinsing it off. Sometimes potatoes can be pretty dirty just because they came right out of the ground. So just run it through some water and then dry it off. And then the next thing we're going to do is stab it with a fork. So what this does is it helps the air vent and kind of steam the potato while it's in the oven. So you're just going to take a fork and stab like so. We're not going like really deep into the potato. Just make sure you puncture the skin and go just a little bit in. And make probably like 15 of these little holes. Yeah, and then we're gonna salt it and wrap it in foil and we'll be done. Okay, so my potato is ready for foil. All right, you're gonna want a sheet of foil, probably about a square foot. This is just plain aluminum foil, and your potato, and some coarse salt, or just normal salt will work. You're gonna stick your potato in the middle of the foil, kind of make a pocket around your potato. It's gonna sit in that, and then you're gonna take some salt and just pour it on your potato. Chances are it's not gonna stick, but that's okay because it'll stay in the foil. Then you're gonna wrap it up and fold the sides together. Make sure that it doesn't rip and there's no really way for a lot of air to seep out. That is how your potato is going to stay warm and cook faster, is if all this air is trapped inside. And that's all we're going to do. Now we're going to put it on a pan and bake it for about an hour and a half until it's really squishy, and then we'll know that it's done. Okay, as a precaution, I like to put a small piece of foil on my pan just under my potato in case it were to, like, say, leak a little bit or break or whatever. It might make a tiny bit of a mess and I don't want to have to clean that up. So I would just get a small piece of foil, and that's all we're going to do. We're just going to pop this in the oven, and after about an hour we're going to come check it. Okay, so after about hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half, your potato's going to be ready to come out. So you're going to take it out of your oven using a hot pad and set it down on another one of these guys so it doesn't like mess up your countertops. And then you're just going to squeeze the potato a little bit. It should feel significantly softer than it first did and less like a very solid block and more just softer. And you're going to be ready. So stick it on a plate and you're going to take off the foil, and that's about it. Cut open, add some butter, cheese, sour cream, and then you're good. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get a really good shot of my open potato because my brother ate it. But when you cut it open, it should just look like the picture on the other side of the screen. It's going to be really fluffy and soft, and then you can add sour cream, cheese, butter, maybe bacon or some brisket, barbecue sauce, whatever you like to make your potato nice and yummy. And that's it. I hope you liked it.